morning.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Tom, Mr. Tom.
Okay. Yeah, so this morning we're talking about the freedom fighter, Sunday Igboho. So can you please share with us a brief about what you know about him?
Yes. I don't know much about him. But it's just I heard his news. He come out to be a hero of the Yoruba region. They call it a region. So is to defend Yoruba people for security issue. Scared the north, the Fulani S-men, bandits, not to near their territory. And he become a hero to, if they come like war fighter to them. But to me, I don't see Sunday Igboho as someone that it could have been in a freedom fighter in that kind of realm that is come out. I see him in a picture with all manners of charm and those things like that. And he said he's a warrior, that he can do some magic or some things like that. But to me, I believe Nigerian has, to all we be now, we have gone far, both in Christianity, in a civilization, you get my point, in light, to still have people like Sunday Igboho to be a hero to our nation. I think we need people like pastors, like Uyeregbo, Kumbuji, to be advisor and the war front to help the people with the light, to understand light, and what light means is to love each other together. We stand, not to be, even when someone offends you, you have a heart of forgiveness. I think that is what could have come in as a hero, not Sunday Igboho, who bring, I don't learn anything from him. I learn nothing from him when I see him. It's like someone that want to tell us that juju is good to do. If everybody want to be like Sunday Igboho, we must go and pack juju and carry juju for body. We all Africa know what juju mean. Now, maybe is the light English is called a charm. So you want to teach us that charm is good for us to use charm to secure our environment, our territory, which is not accepted. I don't accept with that. I think the time as era of this realm, Christianity is exposed. I think as Yoruba Empire could have been, because we have a last Christianity, terrible top men of Christ in the realm of Christianity in Yoruba empires. But at least it could have been something that somebody like that could have been want to advise, not to still shake hand with the Sunday Igboho, who is a charm maker. Or maybe of us as young people to learn from him, we have to return from God and go back to charm, to follow charm route, to have power from charm making. I don't see him as someone that come to give me light. I see him as somebody that come to give me darkness, because I don't see anything good in what he do. We are not fight evil to evil. We don't pay evil to evil. The Yoruba's empire was ever big friend to Hausas. And now what happened that they call into this action of what let a trade be take place? Sunday Igboho attack Hausa attack Sunday Igboho. I think it's not good anymore. According.
So what about if the Christian empire, the Yoruba empires are not coming up to fight them?
There's nothing wrong in Yoruba. There's nothing wrong here. There's peace here. There's peace in Yoruba land. I've seen all the Yoruba land. There is peace. But I think there is something wrong. Yoruba have peace as ever in the history of Nigeria. They have peace, except they just want to do maybe Agboro crisis, but they have peace normally in their own lifestyle because they are educated. You get my point? They are educated and they have that fame. But if you talk about, say there is a crisis coming in, I don't see any crisis. They said Fulani bring their cow. The cow was already bring when I was a boy into my community to drink water and to chop grass, right from a boy. I'm almost 40. You get my point? Now, till now, what happened now that cow become a problem to communities or bushes to enter and chop grass or drink water in the stream? They now started to wake up and said it's a problem to the nation. Start to attack them, try to they try to do something wrong because the cow now, the houses, the foreign men said that the cow are missing. They're stealing their cow. They have to defend themselves. And when they defend themselves, they have to have arms to defend themselves to steal their cow. Nobody knows because they don't speak English. They don't understand English. They try to interview them. They don't know what to talk. But there is something pending that they do to them. Abuki that published you is also a Fulani. Who cut fingernail is also so they did not cause trouble for community. So why this time it come that Fulani S-men, Fulani S-men, Fulani S-men, and all what we hear is news. I don't see the real act. They say they kidnapped, they raped. We don't see this act.
So do you think that this kidnap and rape they're talking about, do you think is as a result of them trying to revenge the
That is it. That is it. You get it there. They try to what? Come in to to spoil both force body government. That insecurity is too much. I don't see that the place that is so calm could have been a place of trouble. You understand me? There is a cooked speech that social media are bringing it. I don't see really media, a real recognized media that already start that come out and say, oh, these kidnappers that they rescue from these guys, and this is someone a girl that was raped that report. You get my point? I don't see any evidence to prove that these guys who are Fulani S-men who carry cow are troublemakers. I don't see anything. They just say, oh, they bring their cow, enter our land and spoil our crops and this and that and start to attack them. We were living with them for long since. It was never a trouble. So Sunday Igboho come it, and to me, I'm not in support of it. Is to repent, is to give his life to Christ, is to withdraw from that act. That is not what we have to learn now. We have to learn, power of what? Transformation. How we can get brain, to rule, to bring our nation to standard, to package our nation like abroad, like American, like German, that's what we are thinking now. It's not the Juju guys who do that. It is we who are mature and we go to civilization, we see, they travel abroad and see how it be. I don't see anybody in abroad come out and begin carry charm for body and say I'm a real hero. They all come out with what? Brain, knowledge to package things. So I don't support it's coming out. Oh, Yoruba shake his hand. Oh, it's good. It's that. I don't see why they are so educated. I don't see why they take the mind to be embracing Sunday Igboho as a kind of hero in that kind of highest of education and civilization. London is home of Yoruba. I think they could have learned something overseas and know our life, not to just use all this. The America is so prosper or whatever, but they don't use all these things to prosper. So I think it's wrong.
So you do not see him as Yoruba?
I don't see him as I just see him as what someone that come in, to put more problem. Put more problem in thinking in society and all that, and people, government are calling him, some governors are calling the sheikhs, and they will give him money, and people, the young people who are supposed to the brand and transform their mindset from that, who now start to, oh, if I be like Sunday Igboho, I will have money. So government will recognize me. We don't want such things. This is Nigeria. This is a nation that clean. Our kings to remove all the deity in their empires, in their palace, all the charm and idols, to pack off, to give us freedom, because it's become about bondage, become about trouble. All those deity and all those charm, all those things, all those faces and these things, it's become our problem now in the country, because in this ancients of new millennium we will still be in dark. Those things are dark. It's not light. So they let us come back home and say, what can we do? Sunday Igboho, can he help? Can't help us. It's just to make us to feel, oh, that if the government cannot make it, you can make it for us. I don't believe in that.
So, but what do you have to say about the DSS attempt to arrest him sometime?
DSS attempt to body order his arrest. He may be strong to escape DSS, but I believe DSS will not give up. You get it? It's a security of the government, and as he bring himself to this kind of, for me, he will not have peace too. So I believe he could have been on his way is, because he will not have peace. The government will still hunt him, looking for how they can, and even they cannot arrest him now. They must still look for him, how they can get him arrested. You get my point? So he himself don't have rest, but where he was and quiet, he might have rest. But as he come out the government, he will not have rest, because they must still hunt him, try to get him arrested. Even they escape for some time, they must still hunt, because he was signed to be arrested. The government said anyone that have that trouble the nation, must be arrested. They target on he who carried AK-47, but he said anyone that trouble the nation will be arrested. So he's now among the follower of what, looking upward. He's a wanted person, but he was there peaceful. As he come out to say I'm a hero, he become a wanted person. So that's what I'm trying to say.
So going back to the fact that he gave the Fulani headers eviction notice, do you think he has the right to give them eviction notice?
He had no right. This is one Nigeria. You have no right to keep them anything. We have, our land is free to every Nigerians. You get my point? For an estimate not to cross, you don't do that. You don't do that, because this is one Nigerian, and we still straight at one Nigeria. There's nothing like say you keep your boundary off and keep other boundary off. That this one should not cross my damn boundary. This one should not cross my boundary. How can we move forward? So to keep that is wrong thing. It's supposed not to do that, but you do that in power drunk because he feel a high power. I don't think it's right.
So what do you think he should have done?
What he could have done is what? Call the peace, maintain the society, and tell people just form a kind of way you can be able to, whoever make problem, you arrest it right normally. You if you see that there's something wrong, either you call police, which is at voice, police, army, and all the force that Nigerian delivered in the nation, even civil defense, for you to hand over any thief or anybody what they do wrong to. If you ask me as a thief, you can't beat me. Nigerian law said hand over it to police. You get my point? So you don't be in a foundation that be the one to, when something happen, you take acts, begin keep people this and that to get harm. No, you call police. These things is wrong. Call police to pick someone that will make any offense. Now he stand up and begin, who send him, who give him the power? He start to give outside, foreign men. Later don't come here, don't enter our territory. I don't think it's. I think it's power drunk. It's power drunk. I think it's going far on it.
Okay, sir. Recently he's agitating for Yoruba nation to stand. So what's your view on
Right from beginning they started Yoruba nation to be stand right from beginning. The foundation of the claim Biafra was Oyuku and Awolowo, looking for where they can be able to build Oduduwa Republic and Biafra. So it's not today. Yoruba nation to stand with this war.